Viewer discretion is advised.
But will be completely ignored.
Take my latest run-in with Batsy. It was just last night, as the entire country was tuning into its favorite talk show.
Believe it, huh? What do you believe in?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. And here we go.
Parole officer's still in jail.
You sure pull on the makeup.
My boss likes me to wear a smile to work.
He actually does. And welcome to the Wrestling Asylum. I am the good doctor, Dr. Harley Quinn, right here. Yep. And by the way, Street Profits. Montez Ford, Angela Dawkins. Congratulations, tag team champs. All right, let's get to the man who runs this place, the warden, the clown prince of crime, the one, the only, the Joka.
Toni Storm stick.
Knock, knock.
Cheap legs.
Mr.
Megan
J.
Bayne's big, broad.
Damn. He's having delicious dreams right now. It's.
Doc,
Yes.
did I have the dream again?
Yeah, you did. Bailey's juicy booty.
I had a hunch that was coming.
Yes.
And then,
Yeah.
why am I seeing a warning sign? I'm like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
One moment, ladies and gentlemen. Our victims are trying to escape.
Oh, shit.
Stay there. Gentlemen, how many times have I told you? Strap it in tighter.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to use a dildo strap-on to do it. Good luck.
And you little feline intruder, you had to come into my office again. As cute as you are, and as adorable as you are, I need to lock my doors.
Leave Mama waiting for me.
It's got special plans for that one, that's for sure.
But it's me, dear friends.
What's going on with your face, Mr. J? Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, that's not good.
No, it's not.
That's not good. Mr. J doesn't look his usual pale self.
No,
I think
he
I'm
doesn't.
getting a little too much sun.
Oh, damn. Hi, Bobby.
Don't quote me on that.
No.
But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wrestling Asylum with yours truly, me, Eric the Joker.
And the good doctor. And the
I'm the good doctor, Dr. Quinn. You're the biggest favor in the world. Like, share, subscribe, stay notified, Telegram, Baby Mama, Google Plus, Diarrhea Express, your sister's ass, FedEx, UPS, aka what can Brown do for you, and unfortunately, the slow and shitty postal service.
Yes.
But also, don't forget to like, share. Yep, as the good boss has said.
Yep, exactly.
There we go. Shout out to the ladies of Black Heart Angels.
Ladies.
You saw me there earlier this afternoon, handling business as usual.
Oh, yeah.
But don't forget, also go to our link tree. That's linktree/Off the Top Ropes podcast. This is where you can find the merch, where we're located, how to stay up, enjoy the archives, and see what little nicks and treats are up the turnpike. We got some new sponsors. Time to pay some bills.
Yes.
Our good friends at W Energy, 10% off with the promo code OTTR Mom. Still in it. Also, Dream Alive University.
Yes.
Good clothing. That's 15% off with the promo code. We're going into spring. Some of us early summer. So you're going to want that. And great workout clothing. Also, Okaze, great clothing store. 15% off. Check those guys out. I think I have a hoodie coming in the mail.
Ooh.
You might see it. Also, that also means Habits 365, 15% off with the promo code. But Doc,
Yes.
we got more. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want your coffee kick, 10% off.
Coffee.
Collazo. I love that French press auto. Grand Theft Auto 5 and 6.
There you go.
And of course, our other good friends, Swift Energy, 10% off now. Shout out to all of them. Thank you for the sponsorship and branding. And
there you
don't forget, I got merch, baby.
Yeah.
Pick out your favorite color. We got the original logo. We got the season 2 through today logo. And we might have some surprises coming down the turnpike one day. You
Should be fun.
Stick around and find out. You just never know.
There's the second edition.
Here's the second edition while we're at it. Damn. I did not realize we did this. We also can do it in coffee mugs. We can do it in slippers. We could do it in what are them things you wear in the summer, Doc? What is it? Flip-flops, right?
Flip-flops, yes.
Yeah, flip-flops. So don't forget. Show some love to Mr. J and the rest of the Pod Mom family.
Oh, yeah.
But now, with that being said, now that we paid the bills.
We did.
Want to have some fun before the main event?
I know I do, but right away, you know, there's some new viewers that are going to be tuning in. So before we get any further, I want the viewers to know, I'm going to give this warning about what kind of profanity, language, innuendo, giggity you're going to be getting. And it goes a little something like this.
Warning. The following scene contains language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
So for you with your weak constitution.
Warning. The following scene contains language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Or as we call it in some cases, Doc, virgin ears.
Warning. The following scene contains language of a frank and...
I think you get the point.
Yeah, and that includes all you pearl-clutching motherfuckers out there.
But we don't want to talk about that.
No.
So we're going to kick things off with a bang.
Oh,
and, folks, we're getting our first luchador getting his shot.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. At WrestleMania in Sin City, Penta will challenge Braun Breaker for the so beautiful.
It's so pretty.
Intercontinental Championship. The Intercontinental title, for those who don't know, dates all the way back to its inaugural champion back in the 70s, the late, great Pat Patterson, also the creator of Royal Rumble. Now, rival in the WWE. Yeah, I said a lot of W's. I don't give a shit. I'm excited. Okay? Penta has been on a roll. Oh, and before we forget, before we continue, I just thought about this because we ended on a somber note. Brief 10-second pause, not for station ID.
Nope.
Before the late passing yesterday of one George Foreman. Yes, that George Foreman. So,
greatest
folks,
boxer of all, one of the greatest of all time.
So, folks, brief moment of silence, please. Bow your heads. Okay, and we're out.
All right, and Bobby is right. It's going to be a fire match between Penta and Breaker.
To me, this is Penta's dream come true. As many of you fans are quite well aware, Penta showed up after being the worst kept fucking rival in WWE.
Exactly.
And his brother is no different. He will arrive on SmackDown soon.
Yes, he will.
But Penta has been eyeing gold for a while. To see him go heads up against Braun, I don't think it's too soon. I think this is the ultimate test.
Yes.
Here's where I see this going. This goes one of Well, I mean, obviously everybody knows it's going to be 50-50. Here's how I see it going in Breakers. Breaker gets taken to task and has to pull the victory out of his ass.
Yep, pretty much.
It's everything he's got. Or there's the flip side.
Oh, there we go.
Penta.
Excuse me.
Penta goes somewhat heelish, getting help from his brother.
Yep.
Or we stay true to form, and he picks up the shocking upset.
That would be amazing.
To me, does not do one lick, one spit, one iota of damage either talent.
Yes.
Because from a money and money-making aspect, this is a pay-per-view level match. I do not book this.
It's like, screw the idea of a multi-man IC title match. You just have these two go at it. You're gonna get something amazing, I think.
Here's the issue. We all know how fast Braun Breaker can run.
Yeah, I mean, that when he gets ready for Spear, he's going. It's so fast.
Here's the problem. What are you going to do when you're going up against one of the best luchadors that the world has ever known?
Yeah. I mean, Penta's fast.
In the modern day.
Yeah, I mean, singles competitor tag team with his brother. He's quick, really quick.
Very much so. And that is when you think about it, is if those two go at it, the intensity is going to be up a level.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I will say this. I think if we're booking, since this is going to happen at Mania, thank God, we're not pulling a Vince doing a random title change on a Monday Night Raw.
Right.
Nice going, Honor, you dumbass.
Yeah, exactly.
Already talked about this. Don't fuck that up again.
Please don't.
Let me put it to you this way, in my view, and then I'll throw it out to the chat. I'll throw it to you, Don.
Okay.
I book it night 2. I have it open night 2.
Ooh. A good way to start off night 2.
Have it start night 2. 25-minute time limit.
Ooh, there you go.
Don't tell the audience because that's fine. But give it a 25-minute Broadway. And for those who are tuning in for the first time and don't know what I mean by that, a Broadway means a full 1 hour. Instead, you can cap the Broadway at 25 minutes and got what you got with Chad Gable and Penta in Penta's fucking debut.
There you go.
So you could go that way. On the other hand, you could have Braun Breaker be heelish to keep the belt. I don't think you're going to turn Penta heel right away. Because
wouldn't be a good idea.
Base. And I think if you're going to have him do heel, it has to be to retire Rey Mysterio.
Pretty much, yeah, that would be a better idea.
But in so doing, you could turn him back into baby.
You could. You definitely could.
So I will ask you this. How are you booking that? Because to me, this is money. It belongs at Mania. Am I thinking it's too soon? No. I think what it is you're going to be, both guys are going to get the proverbial shine, the not rub and tug for you perverts out there.
Yeah, exactly. Get that out of your heads.
You pervs.
Oh, shucky ducky.
What?
But in all honesty, and I'm being serious when I say this. All right, to me personally, I do think that Mr. J's still coming off his wonderful naughty dream. Never mind.
Uh-oh. Oh my God.
Excuse me, Mr. J had a very naughty dream. Woo!
Oh, yikes.
Hey, I got the happy ending I wanted.
There you go.
But that's beside the point. All right. My thing is this. If I'm booking this, it has to go night 2. If I go night 1, I could risk a different main event.
Yeah.
So I'll give you the best example. I could be risking Charlotte Tiffy, or as I call her, cup runneth over, wardrobe malfunction waiting to fucking happen. Tiffany Stratton time.
Yeah.
I could be risking the triple threat that we now know is going to happen, where it is Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk three-way match. I could be risking, depending on if the tag team titles get defended.
Yep, you could also be risking KO versus Randy Orton.
I could be risking that. So I don't want to risk that. That's why I put it on night 2, not night 1. The reason why I put it on night 2 is because I would make night 2 a bit more top heavy with title defenses.
Yes.
I can still put Randy or the triple threat up there. That's fine. We're still going to, so if I'm going to book this, and then I'm going to ask the chat, and I'll ask you this.
Okay.
If I'm booking it, here's how I'm booking it. For the money. Night 1, I have 1, 2 title matches at that.
Yes.
3, because we're probably going to get either the Women's Intercontinental Championship or the Women's U.S. Championship defense.
Yes.
So at the most 3 title defenses on Saturday night.
Yes.
Sunday night, it's more whatever women's undercard title didn't get night 1, they're on night 2. I have the men's Intercontinental title, the men's U.S. Championship, depending on if we're going to do tag title defenses for the men's division. Have it that. One or the other. Do not need both. We're going to need Jay and Gunther, and you need Rock and Cody. So those
Cena Cody, yeah.
See, I said that, Cena Cody.
Oh, I thought you said Rock there for a minute.
You're going to get to that motherfucker real soon.
Exactly.
Because we've already put him in go fuck yourself. Hey,
exactly.
Go fuck yourself.
He did
2 episodes ago. You'll understand later, kids.
Oh, yeah. Check it out.
But my thing is, if I'm booking this, it goes night 2, and it starts the night, because then you will be pulling people in. Because the minute the match is over, doesn't matter who's going over. Do I want Penta to win? Sure. But if Penta does the honors to kind of be like, I'm going to give this kid a little bit of extra oomph, whatever. Not that he already doesn't have it, but just for the shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Or the goo goo gaga butt biting bullshit, as Hornswoggle would say.
Yeesh, Pengers. How corny can you get?
Okay.
He's not being corny.
Okay, my point is this. That match is going to be the one that's trending, that has fans going, tweeting, and you, casual fan, seeing it going,
what? This sounds interesting.
Okay, I'm going to go back.
And check it out.
They could be tuning in as the match happens, or wait until afterward and start there because they want to see whatever live because they missed it, whatever the case may be. To me, I want a money-grabbing match that's going to set the tone. And it can, if Hunter wants to still put that on night 1, that's his prerogative. It's his vision. What you will. But to me, as somebody who's, as I have said on the show many times, is going to play devil's advocate, or how I would book it, I would book this match being night 2 opener.
Yes.
You need them. You want to have a title match to set the tone.
You want to start with a bang.
Yeah. Yes, certain non-title singles matches can do that.
Yeah.
And you have already built a bit of a story where Penta has teased coming at Raw. So now there's a story. Here
started
it is.
On Raw. So
I showed up after all these years. I finally made it.
Yep.
I like you, kid. You've got my attention. I want to know, can I do this? Can I take that from you? Am I capable? Am I able to get in that ring and handle the level of speed you're going to try to knock me off my ass with?
Yep.
All right. So I throw it to you, then I throw it to the chat.
Okay. Now, I would book this night to begin night 2 because, like I said, you want night 2 WrestleMania to start out with a bang. You want to get people's attention. You want them to tune into Peacock and check it out if it's still going on, or they can check the replay later on, that sort of thing. You really want to see you really want it. I think the level of excitement these two can bring probably be off the charts. And you already got the story there with, the segments from Raw where Penta's looking at that Intercontinental title, looking at Braun and like, I want what you have. Yeah, Penta could be Breaker's toughest opponent in WWE, Bobby. That's true.
Bobby makes a valid point. Remember, we're dealing with a luchador that does not know fear.
Nope.
Whose greatest mentor is one of the most sickest, twisted, demonic motherfuckers that Lucha Libre wrestling has ever known.
Yes.
We talked about this a couple of weeks back.
We did.
The one and only Vampiro.
Yes.
Okay. So to me, this is going to be not must see. This is, you don't want to miss this one.
No, you don't.
This is if I'm in Vegas for Mania and I could only do one night because money's tight, whatever.
Yep.
If I'm booking this night too, I want that. I'm going to that, not because I'm shitting on night one, far from. This is more of me going, ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the hottest luchadors of this day and age.
Yeah.
Even though he's getting towards the end of his career, he can still do it at the highest fucking level.
He can.
Okay. And he's about to do this. So I want to know, would you folks book it on night one, night two? Where do you put it on the card?
Yeah. Let us know in the chat.
We are talking about title defenses, and there's another one. And
yes.
Damn. The juiciness, fruitiness,
oh my God,
the tittiness. Yes, I said it. I warned you people. There is a lot of innuendo on this show.
Yes.
I was about to say timeless and goddess-like level shit. Doc, do you want to take this one?
Of course.
Hold on 1 second, Doc.
There we go.
Take it away.
Here we go. Yep, this Wednesday on Dynamite, it was announced for AEW Dynasty. Yep, Megan Bayne versus Toni Storm. This came after Megan Bayne beat Chris Statlander in an epic in a match with Toni Storm on commentary, called her a big bitch. And Megan Bayne is
No, Megan Bayne ain't a big bitch. She a thick, juicy.
She's
hello.
Toni Storm says the bigger they are, the harder they come, and I'm like, whoa, lady. But this should be pretty interesting, seeing how this develops leading up to Dynasty on April 6th in Philly. So, what are your thoughts on this match full of thickness, juiciness, timelessness, you name it?
Okay, so first and foremost, sooner or later, I knew this was going to happen. I mean, I didn't think it would go this quick.
No. I mean,
within
Megan
the matter
made
of
her intentions known. Toni Storm while she was on the mic.
Well, look at what happened with Camille.
Yeah.
And that whole shit show with Mercedes.
Yes.
I was not expecting it to be the 180 so quick. I mean, yes, call the kettle black because of it, Penta and whatnot. But this is, I'm not, I'm going to get he's being a misogynist. No.
No, he's not.
This is talking from a money-making aspect.
Yes.
In the last 6 months, more of the matches on AEW have been closed by the women.
Yes. They're really getting that spotlight.
That is the exact turnaround that fans have been wanting. So now you're catching up. Now, to me personally, I think Megan Bayne is more than ready. I have watched her career with great interest for a very long time. I know, shout out to her. I don't know if you want to call him your boyfriend, but Joey Janela for being one of the coolest motherfuckers on the planet.
Yep.
For turning around and even with Game Changer Wrestling, and regardless if they're
she does it. She does have a bright future.
I think what makes this so special is rather than having her go deal and fall to Mercedes,
Yes.
Toni turned around and I think Joey turned around and said, "Have her throw her in the deep end. Trust me, she'll fucking swing."
Mm-hmm.
And guess what?
Put her up against your top women's champion, and she'll give her a run for her money.
You got that with her in Statlander, who to me is another amazing, phenomenal women's wrestler.
Oh yeah.
Megan Bayne, as far as I'm concerned, I do have one issue that I do not like, and it isn't anything that that's gonna have fans chewing me out and go, "Ooh, he's a from the cancel culture douchebags."
Right.
I don't know how good her mic skills are.
Right. Because when they try to get a comment from her after a match, she just turns and just gives you that look. It basically tells you, I ain't saying a word to you people.
She basically
it's either she has good mic skills or she just decided as part of her character she doesn't really want to talk.
That's the thing. And this is the problem that I run into. Camille was the same way.
Right.
Until the pandemic.
Yeah.
Doc, in this asylum, we say that loosely.
Yes.
And Camille cut. And we're going to actually dive into that particular promo in the not too distant future, by the way.
Spoiler. There you go.
Okay. I will never forget the night that Camille cut that promo, because it broke her out of her silent character that you knew when she debuted with Nick Aldis, when they were doing the stuff going into All Out 2018 and moving forward. When she finally snapped that hour, we're going to get a hell of a promo, and that's going to be the promo that's going to put Billy Corgan, owner of the NWA and Mr. Smashing Pumpkin himself.
Absolutely.
Shout out to.
Shout out.
That was the promo that had me going, fuck.
She's got something.
She just became world champion in one.
There you go. Yeah.
Because it proved she can get on the mic. Calculated. She studied the likes of Jake the Snake.
Learning from the legends.
My issue for Megan Bayne is mic work.
Yeah. We don't know what her mic skills are, if she has any.
Right.
She's just like glares at you if you ask her for a comment.
Truth be told, if she's doing this as part of the character, eventually she's going to have to open her big mouth.
Right. She's going to have to say something like, or just say something, even one line like, I can't believe I'm going to say this, I will break you, or something.
Well, we've had promos like that. And what's happened? They've turned to diarrhea, and half the time you don't see the talent again.
Nope. You don't.
My skills are the biggest issue.
They
so
are.
To me, the moneymaker, it will always be the mic. That's how you draw them in. Yeah. For me, I think Megan Bayne, and people are going to sit there and say, "Oh, she hasn't been there long enough." Doesn't matter.
Right. No.
This is, to me, a money-making match. Because here's a scenario that I'm going to play that has never been done.
Okay.
Well, it's been done, but not in the way you think. Toni Storm has to figure out a way to stop Megan Bayne.
Yeah.
Getting shit beat out. So she decides to play heel. She takes a weapon, she takes the belt, and she knocks Megan Bayne out with it.
Yeah.
But she gets busted by the ref.
Yep.
You have never witnessed a major championship belt be won by DQ.
Yeah.
Here's the scenario. Toni does that. The referee, because of the amount of violence, the referee is so pissed, distraught, whatever, because you know what? You still did wrong. They win. Not only they winning by DQ, I'm awarding them the belt. Fuck the traditional rules.
Yep. And they always say the ref's decision stands.
That will take on a whole new dynamic. promotion, whether it's any of the major ones over the years, including, including AEW, none of them have done that.
No, none of them have.
If it would be a what the fuck?
It's like, huh? I mean, AEW's already getting attention for something else via TMZ. Maybe they could get attention through this. Who knows?
Oh, please get over the whole fucking Spike bullshit. Shut the fuck up.
I know.
If you're gonna be offended over that, you got
emotional, damn it.
And ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope, I don't.
Okay. So there's that. Here's the other piece. All right, just stay with me. All right, and then go ahead. Again, we have to build to All In.
We do. Coming up in July.
Which is a couple of months away.
Mm-hmm.
To me, if you put that belt on Megan Bayne with no fucking mouthpiece, you are risking a serious situation here where fans could be turning in and going, okay, we're intrigued. She doesn't talk, but she's one big bitch. Let's see what she looks like.
Right.
Here's the flip side.
Okay.
Turn around and it be the whole opposite. Where, oh, she doesn't talk. Well, why the fuck am I interested?
Right.
You have to have the interest. And that's part of the issue.
And eventually she's going to have to say something.
Exactly my point.
Right.
If you can find a way to get her to open up and talk, like it took, 3.5 some odd years to get Camille to fucking speak.
Yeah.
If you can drag that out now, you're going to have even the most hardcore fans of GCW going, huh?
What? Huh?
They will be in shock.
They will be.
So to me personally, you've got to get her to open her mouth. She has to talk. Yep. If you can't, you ain't making money.
Nada!
You will literally not be making money. And to me, that at the end of the day, the old adage is the American dream, that's the roads, baby. You say an ass every 18 inches. Not giving an ass 18 inches. Remember, there's a difference. Because if you gave one 18 inches, that is a lot of meat, baby. And you are going to be unable to walk, and your guts shall be rearranged. This is your hope.
Shout out to the American dream.
From the American dream, Eric the Joka, baby. But in all seriousness, I did that. But in all seriousness, all right, and this is just me. To me personally, she does not talk. Toni is fucked.
Yeah.
Another scenario. The Brock Lesnar aura. But who plays Heyman?
Right. That's the big one. Is there anyone there who can be Heyman? It'd be that Heyman type character who can do for her what she doesn't want to do, and that's cut a promo.
Could put Max Cast. Oh wait, nope, never mind.
No. I'd rather see
a jobber. I forgot.
I forgot. Yeah, I'd rather see Max Caster get squashed to oblivion than listen to him talk.
I think he'd like to be taken into oblivion, if you know what I mean.
Where's Megan go today? That's a good question. I don't want her anywhere near Mercedes because Mercedes is just no.
You know, no. I know what you could do.
I don't want her to be another notch on Mercedes belt.
I know what you could do.
Okay.
All right. Here's a scenario, because the ladies were talking about this on Black Hearts Angels. It was their second topic. You remember, because it was about Athena and Mercedes.
Yeah.
I didn't think about this till just now. Here's another scenario. Here's another route. You want to get the ROH title off of Athena?
Megan Bayne.
You just found your answer.
Right there, Megan Bayne. Yep. Yes, we don't want Max Caster on TV screens. I mean, Anthony Bowens is way cooler and better.
Isn't
anyway.
Bowens hurt?
I don't know.
If
He
anybody,
might be. I don't know. I mean,
everybody in the chat, double check to see if Anthony Bowens is hurt.
let us
I'm
know.
not 100% sure. I haven't heard.
I'm not either, and he has not said anything himself personally on social media, and I follow him on
not
social
since
media.
split, so I haven't seen him at maybe once post the Acclaim split. So I don't know. But back to this. This is exactly the answer you're looking
at the answer. The woman who could dethrone Athena as Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
And that's the point. My point is this. That's where you go. He's asking if when she now KB, here's the other scenario, and I just mentioned this, I'm gonna say it again. What if Megan pulls it off?
I mean, think about it. She'll probably break the internet if she dethrones Athena.
No, I'm not saying she dethrones Athena.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not putting the TBS title on her, KB.
No, like I said, I don't want Megan to be another notch on Mercedes. No,
you do not put a secondary title on a woman who comes highly recommended from one of the starting members of the roster of your company, where she's known everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, to the point where this woman chose you versus going to the Fed.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that terminology means, think back to the mid and late 90s. You'll thank me and love me for it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. She made the effort to go elite instead of the Fed. If you do that to her,
no,
you're pissing it.
Yeah.
This Toni Storm makes sense because Toni put out the open call. Anyone that wants a shot, step the fuck to me. I'll rip your goddamn tits off.
And that's exactly what Megan Bayne did. Stepped up, attacked Toni Storm, and made her intentions known. I want your title.
Yeah, please just Toni, please don't rip off Megan's tits. Sorry. Megan Bayne, if you're watching this, my apologies. Don't think of me as misogynistic. Just
no.
Jesus Christ! How do you even let that happen?
Sorry, the image broke my brain again.
Yes,
Sorry.
It did. Her in that gear. It's wow.
Her in that gear. Think back to when Toni Storm mimicked Mariah May and that.
Yes, cosplayed as Mariah, but Megan Bayne is just being.
Yeet. Yeah.
God save you.
And when it comes to juicy booties in Mr. J's mind, nothing compares to Bailey. Hello. Yo.
Thickness on the brain. Ow.
Yes.
One moment, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Great.
Yes.
We had to bring this one up.
Miss Parker.
Then you gonna let me fuck you, Miss Parker? What'd you say? Huh? Nothing. If you don't know that movie, you got a problem.
What? Check it out. Check out that movie.
Exactly. But this is the other thing.
Could be the Queen Pin. Yeah, I mean, in Ring of Honor, if she dethrones Athena, you got something there.
This is where we're now faced with the harsh decision. Mercedes has had the TBS championship, I forget, almost a year.
Pretty much.
Okay. Tony and his fucking vendettas over former champions. Tony Khan, thank you for saving pro wrestling when it mattered most, but stop sucking dick and doing 50 pounds of blow every day.
And quit being a petty
yourself.
Yep, and you're being a petty ass motherfucker, and I don't like it.
You're acting like you're on 50 pounds of heroin, cocaine, flow, fentanyl, steroids, steroids,
Vicodin, OxyContin,
Oxys, Hydro,
Ozempic. We could take out the list of it. We could take out the list of every known type of drug we think he's taking right now.
Yeah. Okay, my point is...
we get it. Jade left. Do you want Mercedes to eclipse her record as longest reigning AEW champion in the company's history? We get that.
Right. But gotta stop. The other
thing
that is relatively frustrating.
Yeah.
Before we get to break here.
Okay.
I'm going to throw it to you, and then we're going to take the break, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Is this. And this is what pains me.
Ooh.
Okay? We are now in a must-win situation for the women's divisions, both in AEW and for ROH. You now have two very dominant champions. You're at a point where you could have had Britt Baker dethrone Mercedes, but for whatever reason, you made Britt do the honors. Shout out to Miss Britt Baker, Dr. DMD. We will see
DMD.
What's up?
Yo, boss.
We'll see you, boss. We will see the DMD. I'd give her my D in her MD. The point. Sorry. And I told you, ladies and gentlemen, innuendo runs rampant on this show. If you're a virginaires, you've got weak constitutions. Sorry, I don't cater. Don't give a shit.
Exactly.
I will call it as I see it. I am not, nor will ever be PC. If you cannot live with that, that is on you.
Yes.
Okay, that is that. Lastly, we are not, like I was saying, this is the last point I'm going to make. We are in very dangerous. This is not must lose. You must win. You have to use Camille. You need to use Megan Bayne to become dominant champions. Now, if you decide that because you've paid off the Toni Storm thing and want to reward Toni and say, listen, you did what I needed you to do. I need you to do it one more time. I'm going to give you some time off. I want you to rest. I want you to come back. We'll have some fun with this again.
Yeah.
Then by all means, drop it at Dynasty to Toni. I have no beef with that.
Right.
Not saying that in a derogatory way.
No.
Here's where my beef lies. She loses to Toni, then you make her lose to Mercedes. You are just going to piss them off.
Yeah.
Okay. If you go with the trifecta and you make her job to Athena, there's no end game.
There's no coming back from that.
There's no coming back from that. You will have basically, no lube, took my cane and stuck it so far up her tank, trying to figure out, is she a, you are missing the point.
Yeah.
You need that solid story. Yes. But there comes a point where you have these champions issuing open challenges. You want a piece, come take it. If you think you're bad enough. Yeah. Megan Bayne knows she's bad enough. She's proven she's bad enough.
Yeah.
ECW and other indie promotions and all those outlets as well, not just YouTube.
I mean, she's proven herself over and over again.
There comes a point where if I got the book right out my mouth, I'm saying this right now before we go to break. Guess what? I'd look at her and go, it's not going to be a dynasty. You're going to lose. But I want to build on this. Here's why. We're going to go to All In Dallas.
Ooh.
This is where Athena comes into play. You dethrone Athena. Athena dethrones
Mercedes.
So there's a way that we can wrap all of it intertwined.
Yes.
We're talking about that as
we are talking about it.
Okay. Good to see you, KB. My point is, this is what you have to do. If we take the hit, if Megan Bayne takes the hit at Dynasty,
right?
He takes the hit.
Okay.
Build it.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Build it to Double or Nothing. Build it to All In.
No.
Texas.
No. Take it to Texas. Here's what's going to happen. Here's what you do with Double or Nothing.
Okay.
That's where you see Mercedes and Athena still retain. Toni ends up in limbo.
Yep.
All right? Here's where this gets good. So we build it to the week of All In Dallas. All right. Here's the scenario. I'm going to throw it to you in the chat because then we're going to take our break.
Yeah.
All right. Here's how we do it. I get to double or nothing. At the end of the women's title match, Athena comes out, Bayne comes out, Mercedes walks out. All three of them walk in that ring, look at Toni Storm and I hurt, and go, one of the three of us is coming to fuck you up and take that.
Yep.
However, Toni looks at Athena and Mercedes and goes, well, just so you know, ladies, you two have gold too. Don't think you're immune. So then all four stare each other down. Straight up. Get the duck. Here's what we do. We get to Ring of Honor. Let's get to Supercard or Death Before
Supercard of Honor, I think.
No, Supercard.
One or the other.
Supercard's going to be in April. Whatever next it's going to be. Death Before Dishonor, whatever the case.
Right.
Whichever one we're going to go with, okay? Don't worry about the names right now. No. This is just me booking and spitball. Okay. What we do. All right. We get to that ROH pay-per-view. So we're not going to have Megan Bayne go over on Toni Storm.
No.
He goes over Athena. Because
there
you interchange them between the two programs to go after each other. That's the beautiful part. So that's how the story stays intact.
Yes.
The next, here comes piece de resistance. So let's say Athena loses to Megan Bayne. We're going to take Mercedes out of the equation.
Yeah.
We're going to leave Toni Storm where she is.
Yeah.
Here's why. Toni goes, I'm not going to take on the TBS champ. That's beneath me.
Yeah.
I want a lip-licking, smacking fight.
Yeah.
Athena walks out, and Toni laughs, cuts a promo about, oh, how you lost your belt 24 hours prior. Guess what? You want to know what the big fuck you is? Athena beats Toni Storm, shuts her ass up.
There you go.
There's your answer.
And it kind of helps start Athena versus Mercedes in that regard.
It would, because then guess what you do after that? You can keep tabs on how you're going to handle the Mercedes issue.
Yes.
But to me, Mercedes issue is getting to be too redundant, too boring.
It's out of control.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, she's got too many belts. She's getting greedy.
I mean, she's got 4 fucking belts for crying out loud. You can't do this female Kenny Omega shit. It don't work.
No, only Omega could pull it off. Athena passes. Yes, that's why we're saying it may be a good idea for Athena to pass the torch to Megan Bayne by having Megan beat her for the title.
I'm not saying it shouldn't be Billy Starks. Billy Starks is great talent, but you need somebody extremely, oh, holy shit, I got the fuck out of me.
Right.
Type situation. Billy Starks don't fit that bill, with all due respect. It's got Megan Bayne or Camille that shows up, beats the shit out of him, and takes the belt and goes, you wanted a challenge, and I just made you my bitch.
There you go.
To get it back.
And I mean, Billy Starks is talented. She had a great match against Mercedes, but she just became another notch on Mercedes' belt, pretty much, and I hate that for her.
I agree. But folks, with that said, tell us in the chat how you would handle it.
Tell us.
Right now, it's time to take a break. I mean, we've been talking great stuff already.
Ooh, yeah.
About that time. But folks, let's take a quick commercial break. When we get back, my Analyze This Chambers is open. And today we're diving into the total package. Lex Luger putting the WCW back in the ball game. Monday Night Wars. The NWO when he would beat Hulk Hogan on Nitro 100. We'll see you after the break.
See ya.
Calling Gordon.
Calling Captain James Gordon.
Love that Joker.
Uh-oh. He don't look happy. He's been using Brand X. But with new Joker brand, I get a grin again and again.
That luscious tan, those ruby lips and hair color, so natural, only your Undertaker knows for sure.
Love that Joker.
So remember, put on a happy face.
What do you believe in?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
Hey, yo, this is your friendly neighborhood Red Dog here. Eating pizza, no, not from Pizza Hut, not from, any other place, from Luigi's. That's the place that we're going to. That's the place we eating at. See, the camera's not even on me no more. So, as your friendly neighborhood Red Dog and your favorite mercenary, I approve of said pizza.
In the ring, out of the ring, out of control!
WWF Royal Rumble on Super NES 16 McMahon!
This guy's rocking!
It's perfect. With more WWF superstars than ever before!
Unbelievable 6 men in the ring at once!
No holds barred, anything goes action!
It's a slugfest!
That's perfect. Each wrestler's specialty move!
Complete mayhem!
The Tombstone Pile
It's out of control!
The Bonsai Drop!
Total chaos!
The perfect plex.
Oh, did you see that?
WWF Royal Rumble on Super NES!
Get it now!
Perfect.
Shine this up real nice, jabroni. And I know just where to stick it, Ron. What's your name?
It doesn't matter what my name is.
The Rock smells what you're cooking.
Pancakes, Rock! Pancakes!
Lay the smackdown in the kitchen, the loading dock, even the boiler room. Plus storylines and special guest referees. Everything inside the ring and almost anything out. WWF SmackDown. Rated T for teen, jabroni.
Finally, The Rock has come back to PlayStation.
And we're back.
We are back.
So, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite chambers. I say this every week, but I love them all. But one of my all-time favorites is my Analyze This Chamber. And we talk about moments in wrestling. We talk about other things. Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby.
Doc, what happened to my ruby lips?
I don't know. Weird.
Not this again.
Oh shit.
Well, I'll talk to Dr. Freeze later. Don't worry about it.
Good idea.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Hopefully he has the answer.
Anyway. So with the announcement that the total package Lex Luger is going into the Hall of Fame, this week and next week will be in his honor. Next week, we will actually, inside the Wrestler's Life Chamber, be talking about the total package. But today, we're talking about a moment in his career that put everything back in the ball game during the Monday Night Wars when it was WCW having to fend off the Hulk Hogan heel-led NWO. That's right. We're diving back in time, baby, to 1997. It was August. It was that summer. Nitro 100th episode, and Hulk Hogan would put the WCW Championship back up for grabs against the total package Lex Luger. Now, as we all probably are well aware, Luger's close friends with Sting. Luger would issue the challenge, to which Hogan would later accept during the night for the main event of Nitro. Of course, Hogan would do everything in his power to retain the WCW Championship, up to and including calling on his good friends of the NWO. Hogan's own allies of Nash, Hall, Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
There you go.
Under different names, of course. But eventually, even with a heel Macho Man at that point, it would not be enough. For eventually, Hogan would pull off the upset. Or so he would think. Eventually, Luger would lock in the torture rack backbreaker, forcing Hollywood Hogan to tap out. And on Nitro would be joined by the likes of Big Show, Diamond Dallas Page, the Steiners, among many others, to celebrate the regaining of the WCW title to get back into that war that would help them in the ratings war. Yeah. However, it was a short-lived reign because due to the fact that, well, let's just say Hogan and the NWO didn't stay down for long.
No, they didn't.
But this was a key moment in Lex's career because it was seen nationwide. It allowed for that brief moment for WCW to get the momentum to start shifting the tide in the war against the NWO that night.
Oh, yeah.
Which it also was part of the 83-week winning streak that WCW beat the WWF's ass in the infamous Monday Night Wars.
Oh, yeah.
So needless to say, this was a match that I thoroughly loved reminiscing on. Not just because it's my boy from Buffalo, but Lex that night had given the fans something they were needing for a while.
Yeah.
Hope. Because you still had the bad guys, good guys thing going. The shades of gray were just starting to come into mainstream. To where it was cool to be the anti-hero, to be the bad guy.
It was. Oh, yeah. The tide was turning. It was changing.
To me, this did well, I think, for Lex because it proved for him, okay, I can still do this.
I can be a champion.
So he had been world champion in his initial run with WCW.
Right.
Back in the 80s. He had also been a former United States champion, tag team champion. It also finally shut up certain people in the locker room.
Oh, yeah.
A whole thing with the 4 horsemen, but that's beside.
Oh, yeah.
So overall, this was a fun thing to talk about and break down, because what it also did was it popped the rating to win the ratings war with the WWE that night.
Yeah.
Who were still in the early stages of turning the Attitude Era into what we would know and love it as.
Oh, yeah.
So that was not as easy as people think.
No.
Luger being able to do one of those type of situations, to be involved in one of those moments,
Yeah.
that had a lot of people saying, "Oh shit, that's something we might do."
Maybe we should check this out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The other thing I will say is, for Lex's career, it gave him the chance to turn around and say, "Hey, fuck you. I was on the 100th episode of Nitro and I became world champion.
Yeah.
What did you do?"
Oh, yeah. What did you do?
Anybody who wanted to shit talk, trash talk him,
Yeah.
he gets to sit there and enjoy and with joy go, "What did you fucking get to do? Kiss my ass."
It's like, I got to beat Hulk Hogan.
I got to beat a heel Hulk Hogan live on TV. Now so that being said, I'll say this: it was also a night where you had casual fans turning in to see. Wait a minute, Hogan
What's up here?
It was a night where it was like Hogan got beat.
What?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, check it out, Bobby.
Are you on crack?
What? Of course, they're probably going to bring back the Lex Express.
No, they're not.
When he gets
No, the Lex Express was the fucking bus.
Oh, damn. No, I
KB,
get all right. Never mind on that.
I love you to death, KB.
Dude, come on now, KB.
But KB, have you been smoking the devil's lettuce?
Go ahead, answer
again.
that one. Again.
Because the last 2-3 times you made certain predictions on shit. I don't know how the fuck you did it.
I don't know either.
Motherfucker, it came to pass.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, oh my God.
It was the bus.
It was the bus.
And
not
KB, how the fuck you gonna bring back the bus if the motherfucker's still in a wheelchair?
That's a good question. How do you do it?
I'll say this much.
What do you do? Do you modify it or something? I have no idea.
I don't know. But my point is this. This particular match, not only did it pop a rating in the Monday Night War, it also created the aura of, oh shit, WCW got back in it. They took back their top title from the heel of the promotion.
Yep.
Now it's okay. What do we got here? Now, yes, mind you, it was a short-lived, I want to say 7-8 days, give or take, and then Luger lost it right back shortly after. But it gave that incentive for fans to tune in and go, okay.
Let's see what WCW is all about here.
Because here's what it did in story. It proved that NWO could be beaten.
Yes.
Because that's what you wanted. Because then
NWO was unstoppable back then.
Because remember, this is in August of 97. We go to July of 98, 11 months later.
Yeah.
I'll give you a red letter date. This was, to me, in my opinion, this set the tone for what would come to pass July 6th, 1998, inside the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. What am I thinking of? I'll give you a hint. Goldberg
I'm trying to think what it was. I know Goldberg was. I watched Goldberg a lot when he was in WCW, and I always liked him.
I'll spill it.
Okay.
It was the infamous night in the Dome where Goldberg had to beat Scott Hall, and he would do so. Then he would go on, defeat Hogan in the main event, and become a double champion.
What was the name of that event?
Monday Night Nitro.
Monday Night. Okay, it was Monday Night.
It was on Nitro,
okay.
live in Atlanta at the Dome.
Ooh.
So you have Luger winning in August of '97 to prove that the NWO could be beaten.
Yep.
You then proceed to then go through to Starrcade, where you have Sting win it, and then Hogan finds a way to get it back.
Right.
Going into '98, and then
you have Goldberg do it.
You couldn't have Luger be the machine that he used to.
No, you couldn't. So that's when you bring in Goldberg, who's kind of the
guy
here. Yep, he
Luger was
113-0.
Luger is what was setting the tone to what would bring about. I'm tongue tied. Sorry. No. Okay. Luger is what set the tone to bring up Goldberg.
Yes.
You had Luger beating Hogan as the catalyst to say, okay, NWO is beatable.
Yes.
And you had to have that because for well over 12 months, you didn't have that. You had NWO basically making everybody their bitch.
Yeah, running roughshod through the whole damn company.
With minimal victories for the WCW.
Right.
This was the, oh shit, now we know how to do it. Get right back in the ball game.
Exactly.
Because then that would also help lead to eventually what I just said. Goldberg beating Hogan.
Goldberg beating Hogan. Yep. Excuse me.
So for Lex can turn around and say, bitch,
I started it.
Hell yeah.
I started it. Goldberg, you get to have
it's not saying started it, but he gets to say, bitch, I get to help build one of the best storylines the company in pro wrestling had ever. So next week we're going to talk about Lex Luger's whole career. So be mentioned again in it. But folks, go watch that match because I guarantee you aren't going to hear a pop like that ever.
I think the match is on the WCW YouTube channel that just recently launched. So go over there and
you want to tell the people at home what you just said?
WCW YouTube channel.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I said it. And then Bash of the Beach. Yeah.
Did you have to bring that up?
I had the misfortune of watching it because I asked my boss if he could record it for me. And I watched it, and now I wish I did.
And he had to bring. You just had to bring.
KB, come on. That was embarrassing. You had the mailman Karl Malone versus Rodman.
No,
and Diamond Dallas Page
embarrassing as a whole. But I'll say this.
Yeah.
Malone was putting in work. Malone wanted it.
He was. I mean, I watched. I think it was one of those shows on. I think it was Fox Sports Net or something like that. Malone said that was one of the things he always wanted to do as a kid was be a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Before he took an interest in basketball, that was like one of the things on. It was like one of the personal things on his bucket list.
Oh, absolutely.
And there was fans that wanted Malone and Rodman in the ring.
But now
they battle each other on the court.
But now is this part of the show?
Yeah.
Where my brain will be unplugged.
Mm-hmm.
My mouth will be unplugged from my brain.
Of course.
The following scene contains language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Where things like cock shit fucker said.
Warning. The following scene contains language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Where 69 juice and everything else is done.
Warning. The following scene contains language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
When we explain when we say what sex is, and it's when you get a boner, you slap your Jesus around, stick your
Warning. The following scene contains language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Or say I'm on your titties nut shot.
Warning. The following scene contains language of a frank and explicit.
Oh, shucky, ducky, quack, whack.
Right here on my shirt. Feel the wrath.
Yes.
Yes.
So.
Shout out Harley Cameron, by the way. Hello. You're feeling the wrath, Bobby.
I did not need to know that.
No, you didn't.
I did not need to know that, brother. Thank you, though.
Know that, buddy. Sorry.
Okay. So, before we go any further, first of all, Patriarchy.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
I'm a simple man, Doc. Everybody knows the rules of my home.
Oh, yeah.
But for Kip Sabian, Nick Wayne, Mama Wayne, I'm gonna save you second to last because I want. Ooh, that milfy kitty's going to get a pounding.
God damn.
Oh, I know you is.
Oh, we know you're having fun.
Just don't forget the lotion.
Emotional, damn it.
For all you prudes out there.
Yeah, you pro clutch.
And for Adam Copeland's bitch boy.
Yes.
Doc, I'm gonna need to set a stage for this.
Alrighty.
You already know.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, we gonna dive into those down the road. Don't you worry.
We will. We're definitely gonna get into that.
Yep, those both are gonna get dived into.
Yep.
As you can see, Mr. J is somewhat morphing into a normal, average-looking human being. We don't know what the fuck is going on. Please remind me to call Dr. Freeze after the show and maim you after my meeting. Okay.
Exactly.
But now, ooh, that's better. Way better. I'm a simple man. But Christian Cage, Mama Wayne, Nick Wayne, Kip Sabian. You see, last week, Adam Copeland had it won, up to and including the infamous spike and Mox's back. But you chose to stick your nose, Nick, where it doesn't belong. Pissed me off. Now, see, had I known about the Alberto Del Rio, aka Alberto Del TP for my bunghole, Alberto Del I play with my ding dongo, Alberto I give myself my own prostate check situation, I would have been roasting him. But Christian, you ran around my home trying to take me out. But hasn't everybody else warned you? This was laying around the corner.
Batman, how'd you get here?
Your angel of death awaits.
You ain't the bat.
Oh, the patriarchy. Where do I begin? You sound like the most weird-ass fucking porno name for a damn video. I mean, right here with this belt, standing next to Tony Schiavone, looking like a cheap red rip-off of the Riddler. And then look at you right here with Luchasaurus. I mean, Jesus Christ. What did you took his career and took it to shit while you're banging Nick Wayne's mom. And you tried to bury Jack Perry's career. Haven't seen him in a minute. Thanks a lot, you shit stain. He at least had the good sense to fuck your bitch ass up. All right. The fact that your best friend shows up in the company and you tell him to go fuck himself, I was waiting for him to pull a dildo out of his jacket and just to stick it up your ass with no lube. I mean, shit. He made you his bitch and hit you in the balls with Spike. For those of you who don't know, Spike is a 2x4 with massive tall-ass nails at the end of it. Shout out to the Monster Abyss. You are still always going to be in your best friend's shadow, Christian. You are his personal bitch boy. Then you have the fucking audacity at Revolution to sign your fucking guaranteed title shot, only to come up short. Gee, no wonder your first wife divorced you. You're always just coming up short. Let me say that one more time. Coming up short. You will always be Adam's bitch boy. And you are always second rate. I mean, look at you. Look at Nick Wayne's face in that final photo before I have my illustrious chair set up ready to electrocute your ass. Okay? Christian, you are still the CLB that Stone Cold called you back in 2003, the creepy little bastard. I cannot believe you tried to bury Jack Perry's career. He did just fine on his own doing that shit. Okay? You then had Luchasaurus. Shout out to him. I hope he gets healthy. We all know what's really going on. So shout out to the big dino out there, 65 million plus years old. If you're not in on the gag and you don't know what I'm talking about, go fucking watch and figure it out. I'm not. Yep. As a friend of mine would say, Google it, kids. I'm not your computer. Furthermore, before we continue, this is kind of funny. Somebody just wrote a what if to yours truly. I figure, fuck it, we might as well read it because on the show, we do like to go off the rails once in a while. And we haven't done that yet. So somebody said, imagine John Cena saying this. Guess what, WWE Toxic Universe? I'm not retiring this year or next year because you don't deserve me to retire. You haven't done anything to deserve my farewell tour. Part of it for another decade. Which my response would be, John Cena, here is the biggest dildo I could find. Yes, it's bigger than your penis. Take as much lube as you're gonna need. I don't care if it's Vaseline, Jergens, baby oil, castor oil, oil. I don't give a fuck what kind of oil. Lube it up real nice. See if you can curb it. Give yourself a self-prostate check. And be done with it. But first, that's gonna happen to Christian Cage because he has to find his balls. Christian, I still respect that you've been a former world champion. You did it when you were in TNA. You did your 5-second pose thing with your buddy. You did the Brood. Although when you were in the Brood, there were times where I thought you were a secretly gay vampire. I will admit that. The way you wore your hair had me thinking, I wonder if he's in the closet and 2 chicken shits has come out yet. Could you imagine, folks? Hi, I'm Christian. I'm a member of the Brood. And I look. That would have made Vince's fucking millennium. Okay? But you are still the bitch boy to Adam fucking Copeland, your best friend. Jay Russo. Ooh. I called you by your real name. What the fuck are you going to do about it? Just like your good buddy, Mark Milanico. If you don't know who that is, I'll give you a hint. Tables. Blocked me too. Ooh, like I'm fucking afraid. Bitch, I've been blocked by worse. So if you see this, ooh, spooky. Don't care. It's called a gimmick. You 2 dumb fucks worked in this sport long enough to know this. You tried to basically bury Jungle Boy, and he made you his bitch. This is where I wish I had the Ernie sound noise.
Let me talk to you.
I wish I had the Ernie sound noise because that would be the part where I pop this.
Oh, God.
Okay, but that works just as well. Let's see. Christian Cage. You are the bitch boy. You are the creepy little bastard. I'll give you your due. When it comes to TLC and shit, you are just like your buddy Edge. You're one tough bastard. I will give you the devil his due. Although I'm a lot better looking than Lucifer. I'm just saying. Although I'm gonna have to have those pants in the never mind.
Oh my God.
My inner does this make my ass look big moment is showing. But I digress. Christian, with all due respect, you do not even deserve to be tutelaging one Kip Sabian, who I have met on more than one occasion. And I can tell you, yeah, he is underrated, underappreciated. He is one of the most best talents. And the fact you, Anthony fucking Khan, had to book him with Christian to try and get the rub. Think this is the kind of rub you're only capable of giving, Christian. See that? Ooh, if you don't know what this is, you gotta learn your innuendos, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Now, ironically, still there. Thank God.
Thank God.
The minute Hunter gets his hands on him, he'll be over like Rover. Same thing with Penelope. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what went wrong. I'll be honest. Don't know. And sometimes it just happens. It just happens. But Christian, you don't even deserve to be having Mama Wayne, Nick's mom. No offense. That's my bitch. I dig the cougars and the MILFs, motherfucker. You couldn't handle that because they ain't had a piece of this sweet meat yet. Mr. J ain't rocked her world. Because, let's just say, I know how to use my mouth, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, ow.
Yeah, that's what John the Boy had said.
Makes sense.
It does.
So, Christian, that's the question. Why'd your wife divorce you to begin with? Was you a cheating man hoe? Was you the dumb hoe? Or was you the skanky bitch ass hoe?
True.
True. Or was you just a $50, no, 37-cent, all I need is a quarter, ho! Mama Wayne, use a ho! Can I back that ass up on you? Ho! The patriarchy needs to die. And it should have died at Revolution when you choked out, you became Mox's bitch boy. Guess what, Christian? Your best chance as champion was during your fucking time in TNA. You are always going to be your best friend's bitch boy. You are your wife's. Well, she was your personal cum dump. Then you two divorced, and now you're trying to use Mama Wayne as your own personal cum dump. Guess what? I can tell you right now, the way she's eyeing Kip Sabian, Penelope, you might want to keep an eye on hubby. I think she likes that young Peter, mate.
Oh boy!
Wait. Since this is the patriarchy and we're talking family, Here's a little song. Ding, 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 ding. Mama Wayne and Daddy Christian went down to the trail. They went to have sex and found a piece of mail. I don't know what I've been told. I opened up that letter. I found out that it was her own son, Nick, and giving her a special kind of sweater.
No.
Ding, 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 ding. Only in Alabama.
Oh.
Whoa. So with that being said, Christian, before I let the doc say her piece, let me just say this. Very soon, you can get your ass beat. I hope it puts you in fucking retirement. Doc.
Yeah.
Any words for the soon-to-be departed?
Oh, yeah. Christian Cage, you came in here before. We roasted you before, and you just didn't fucking learn your lesson, now, did you? Nope, you didn't. Nick Wayne, you pretty much called Christian out, and then what did Christian do? Just bitch slap you and all that? Oh, shit. Kip Sabian, stick to being with Penelope, okay? Don't be with this group of clowns. Mama Wayne, lady.
I want to fuck Mama Wayne.
Yeah. Mr. J would like to
Mr. J would like to invite you to the the red room of the asylum.
Yeah, come to the red room of the asylum, and
I've got the handcuffs. I've got 3 leather whips. I've got the handcuffs. And, we got a special kind of scented lotion for you. So that's beside the point.
It's a Mr. J. Okay.
I'm not trying for copyright infringement here, Doc. Come on.
No. I know.
But before we get to this, I just came up
you should have
with another
slapped
lyric.
Christian.
I forgot to give up another lyric to this song, and it goes a little something like, Dear Christian Cage, your mama should have pulled out. You are the juice in a bro wrestling, and we can't wash it out. I wish you would just retire already. But first things first, I want to be Nick Wayne's stepdaddy. KB, Mama Wayne, hit me up. I'm gonna fuck you good.
No.
And teach him like he should. I don't know how, I don't know where or when or where or why, but I'm gonna make you moan and make your son, my stepson cry. This babe message was brought to you from Alabama. Roll Tide, woo-wee! So with that being said, Patriarchy, you got told once not to do this. You chose to ignore my fucking warning.
You did.
I'm to scream.
Oh, I got a live one here. Oh, there'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did.
By the way, Christian, we took your contract, we put it and we burned it in the fireplace. You're never getting it back.
No, I took the contract, wiped my ass with it, and then flushed it.
I thought we burned
Why are
it.
you lying to these people, Doc?
I'm not. I thought we burned it.
Oh yeah, we did.
All right.
Oops.
Oops.
Yeah, my bad. We did burn it, but there was an underlying reason for it.
Yeah, there was an underlying reason. It was a shitty contract anyway.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
There you go.
Can't miss comedy, folks.
So, Christian, before we wrap up, I got one thing to
You
say.
ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, brother. Thank you very much.
Bobby.
But we've reached the end of the show. Now, next week, as you are all well aware, as I've alluded to, we will dive into the career of the total package, the next Hall of Famer.
Well,
hold
on.
Oh,
God. Wait. Great job, KB. Now he's choked. He's back. He's back.
Don't you know about the bird? Well, as soon as I heard that switched my brain into electricity.
There you go.
But folks, Ole. Next week we are going to dive into the career of the total package Lex Luger, the next member to join the Hall of Fame Classic 2025, alongside Michelle McCool, Earthquake, and who's the other one? Typhoon. And of course, the game, Triple H, going in solo this year's Hall of Fame. But there's someone I have waited a long time to get my hand.
Ooh.
I mentioned him. So, Doc, I need a minute.
Okay.
Alberto Del Rio. Alberto El Patron. Alberto, I shat my pants after I farted. Alberto El Sharted. Mr. Alberto, I cannot find my penis. It is hidden somewhere up my ass. Mr. I worked with Zeb fucking Coulter and could not make that work. Here's the big one. I'm Alberto Del Rio. I nearly caused the death of Soraya. You've been wandering into my home for quite a while, boy. Time to pay the check. So next week, it will be Wrestler's Life, Lex Luger, Alberto El Patron, Del Rio, whatever the fuck ending you want to put on it. Your angel of death has come. Because by next week, my pale complexion, my beautiful body will be fixed.
Paging Mr. Freeze, Dr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze. Whoops.
He was a doctor at one time, so you get
it. Was okay. All right.
I just don't want to deal with Dr. Strange, that motherfucker.
Yeah, Mr. Sorcerer Supreme himself. No.
He goes a whole different cat. I ain't putting up with him bullshit.
No, you're not.
But is the word that you use, it's got meaning. But with that being said, Doc, let the fans at home know what you got going on this week.
Oh, you can find what I got going on, hopefully, beyond Between the Ropes on the Coast to Coast Entertainment Network. Talking wrestling, talking about WWE being in Europe for all these shows and these crowds being incredible. Amongst other things. Yeah.
As for me, you never know where I'll be. Could show up in your neck of the woods. Could show up next to Mama Wayne in bed at 1 o'clock in the morning. Could end up in a four-way with the likes of Toni Storm, Megan Bayne, Chris Statlander, Chris Statlander, and okay, fuck it, I'll steal Liv Morgan from Dude Wipe Dom. No longer known as Dirty, he should be known as Dude Wipe because he's a wipe after you wipe. If you don't know that reference, go watch Pat McAfee while he's calling some of this shit with the Judgment Day. You'll love me for it later. But folks, it has been a great back-to-back for me. It is Saturday. Tonight is Collision after the NBA. It's been from WrestleMania. We are a month out.
Yeah.
However, before we leave, what? See, nobody wants us to leave. Michael's like, yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Patriarchy, I think this sums up what I think.
Fuck you. 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 I'm screwed up.
We still don't know if Anthony Bowens is hurt, and we don't know why he's out while Max Caster's getting squashed like a bug.
Yeah.
We'll find out eventually.
Oh yeah, like a pony. I'm a pony. I'm a pony.
Okay, who's playing with my shit now?
Oop. Somebody looking around here again. Wait, what? Uh-oh.
There goes the goddamn gas chamber again. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Every time they play with the canisters, it ends up exploding.
Oh, God.
That
explains the stench.
Well, I didn't turn it into a fart bomb.
Thank God.
But now...
Well, it's time to retire. Feel free to drop in.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
You know, I get racked in the head a few times and told I'm 40 now, so my brain ain't probably what it used to be. And, you know, with the way my complexion's all messed up, I'm sounding like a human.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, I almost forgot about how we were all feeling.
Oh. Oh, I know.
Does it seem to be something like this?
Big Willie style's all in it.
Very oozy
with it.
Very oozy. Very oozy. Very oozy.
I think
that's the one. Exactly.
But folks, you can check me out, Eric37 Joker. Put the number 0 where the O would be. You spell Joker on all the socials. You'll know how to find me. You know where I'll be. But folks, it's Saturday. For you, Doc, it's only 4 o'clock.
4:39.
For me.
Oh, 5:39. Sorry, it's 5:39.
For me, it's 6:39. We're all starving. I know you're all starving. East Coast, I know you hungry. Angry. For the West Coast, it's still early. But folks, thank you for tuning in. Till next week, that's the good doctor, Kristii Quinn. You know me. I'm Mr. Eric the Joker. This is the Wrestling Asylum live on the Pop Mob Network. Check out Blackheart's Angels if you missed them earlier. And tomorrow night, Blackheart leads the crew. Last week in wrestling, a.k.a. the Mob Men Show. Yeah. What are they going to talk about? You got to tune in at 10 o'clock Eastern to find out. But folks, one last thing. One more time. Patriarchy.
Fuck you. 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 I'm screwed up.
With that being said, I must bid you all good night. I will see you all next week. You already know what the second half of the show is going to be, so don't miss it.
Nope.
But by next...
Oh, boy.
Excuse me. Hey, Dr. Freeze. Yeah. I'm looking like a normal human being, like my skin wasn't. I thought we nipped that in the ass already. Fine, just make sure you turn the fucking heat on. Last time I froze my balls off. Not fun. Well, yeah, Doc, you had to sew them back on. Sorry. TMI, I know. Can we use the... Okay, perfect. Well, then, I guess I'll see you tonight. Oh, and don't forget, we're having Chinese after. Okay. Till next week.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
My life is nothing but a comedy.